Hi everybody, it's AJ Country here at the Fulton County Fairgrounds in Pennsylvania for the Grease, Steam, and Rust show. I'm going to start off here with the garden tractors. Got a little Sears 15.
Whenever our timer's ready, we're ready.
Sears 14. Suburban 10 horsepower. Suburban. Cub Cadet. Minneapolis Moline. 582 Cub Cadet. 582 Cub Cadet. 122, 104, 100, 73, and an international Cub Cadet.
Comes from the intersection, you're right there at Three Springs, you got left there.
Another Cub Cadet.
And then you go up over the Massey,
Ford 100.
They want lights.
Cub Cadet 104, an economy, another economy, a Ford, an economy, Sears 12, a 317 John Deere, Pennsylvania Panzer, an economy, another economy, a John Deere 112, a Speedex,
Membership renewals
Copar Panzer, Cub Cadet 100, economy,
Thank you.
Sears,
I don't know.
Sears Hydro, (1872) Hydro, Cub Cadet, Wheel Horse. Not too sure how to spell that. Got a Sears. I believe this is another Sears. More Sears. Wheel Horse. John Deere
Cider sales are
1010.
still open. We are still selling cider at the cider press.
Cub Cadet. Massey Ferguson. Massey Ferguson 40. Ferguson 35. Another Ferguson 35.
They broke away from
Ford YT 14. Another Ford. Massey Ferguson 8. Another Massey Ferguson. Another Ferguson. Another Massey Ferguson. Alright, we're gonna go inside the tent. This year at the Grease, Steam, and Rust show is Massey Harris. That is their featured tractor for this year. I'm not too sure. This is a Massey Harris 1937 Challenger. Massey Harris 44. Ferguson 35. Massey Harris 44 diesel. Massey Harris 444. A Massey Harris 33. Massey Harris pony. And we'll go back outside. Got some more Sears. Massey Harris 44. This whole line is Massey Harris. So we're just gonna go off of that. I'm gonna say this is a 55. It's pretty big. 30. I want to say 22. Yep, 22. 44 diesel. A 20. A 50. And a 20. Here with some more garden tractors. A Speed-X Suburban. A John Deere 318, 317 John Deere, a 616, Craftsman wheel horse, another wheel horse, a Case, and a Ferguson 8, and a Massey Harris 22, and a big Massey Ferguson. Farmall regular. Farmall C, Ferguson, John Deere 730 diesel, Farmall 560 diesel,
On the Russell, and we have his girlfriend Emily.
the 1655 Oliver diesel,
This could be interesting.
Massey Ferguson, a big John Deere 4430, a Case SC, an Alice Chalmers WC, a Co-op E3, An Oliver row crop 88. An Oliver, I'm not too sure what the number is. An Oliver 550. An Oliver row crop 660. No, it's 66. Oliver 880. And a Shepherd Diesel SD2. You do not see too many of these around. Oliver 777. A John Deere L 550 Crockshot diesel. Massey Ferguson 165 diesel.
You guys obviously need to work on your
$6 grand, you can have that one. Oh yeah.
An Oliver Super 66 diesel. Row crop 88. A John Deere B. Minneapolis Moline 950.
It's really big.
A Massey Harris 44 LP.
I want to go look at the blue one again.
A Massey Harris 22. A Co-op E2. Massey Harris 30. A Case SC. A Super 101 Massey Harris twin power. Massey Harris 22. Massey Harris 33. And a Ferguson 30. Alice Chalmers B. John Deere Diesel 720. A John Deere A. Massey Harris Twin Power 101 Junior. A John Deere 4020 diesel. David Brown Selectomatic 990. Farmall Super C. And International 1086. Farmall H. Farmall Super A.
Oh, someday. Maybe after sharing.
John Deere. International 1066. A Case 1070. A Farmall 1066. David Brown Case 995. And Oliver 77.
If I could get a hold of one of these, I would have one.
And Oliver 770. And Oliver 60. Row crop. And Oliver 60. Oliver Super 77. Alice Chalmers B. Alice Chalmers G. Alice Chalmers diesel D17. A John Deere, can never tell. I'm gonna say it's an A. John Deere 332.
34.
John Deere A.
They didn't change much.
Yeah, no, not the unstyles, none of them.
John Deere 4450. John Deere 3020 diesel. John Deere 5020. John Deere 50. This whole section's John Deere. This is a G. I'm gonna say a 60.
It would actually fix the problem. You don't ever have to worry about it. They fix all the tax problems. They fix
This one's
all
a 60.
the military, all that stuff.
50. 730 diesel.
In a matter of how long? 6 months.
720 diesel. A 50. An A. Another A.
Those there are just so much.
A G. An A. Alright, now we have an Alice Chalmers. I think this is a WC. Same with this one. This is a Alice Chalmers WC. I believe so. An Oliver 88 row crop. An Alice Chalmers B. A 1946 Ford 2N. This is the Ford conversion between a car and a tractor, I believe. Ford Jubilee. I think it's a Ford Power Master. Another Ford Jubilee. A Ford 8600.
So we're going to do one more on the rain game, and that's
Ford
going to be
Power
Ty
Master, I believe.
on the GSR Frick, and his mother, Kelly,
And
is going to
Super
have the rain.
MTA diesel.
So this ought to be good to watch. And on down here towards the announcement
A
stand,
Farmall
we're gonna set up
MTA.
a little something else to do. We're going to take a block of wood, and we're going to set it down on the track.
A Farmall MTA diesel.
So the object is going to be to get the engine up on the block with the rear wheel. Get the rear wheel up across the block and park it there.
Farmall H.
Guys are going down the other side or rolling back down off. So
A John Deere H.
and we're going to set the block out here in front of the announcement stand.
John Deere H.
See if he can get the engine parked up on that block without rolling off of it.
John Deere 630. A John Deere 8R.
And if you look at the cleats on the back wheels, they're at an angle. So that doesn't help you to find a flat spot.
A John Deere 4000 diesel. A John Deere 6030. The comparison of my hand. My hand to this wheel. That is huge.
that dead end thing.
Ford.
The piston was just off that center and it couldn't get enough momentum to get moving again.
A Ford 7600. A John Deere diesel 4320.
Now do it come from the front where you can't see.
A Farmall
Back off of it, come up from the
966
front.
International. A Farmall MD. A John Deere 730. A John Deere B.
So Ty and Kelly are working through the rain gauge. At the
John
other
Deere
end with
B.
Little Brick.
A John Deere 4230. A Farmall Cub. International BN. Well, this is a Farmall BN. Mine's the International BN. John Deere H. John Deere G. John Deere 2510 diesel. John Deere 4320 diesel. And a John Deere 4020 diesel.
Caleb, come down here and see if you can park the Russell on the block.
John Deere B. John Deere A. John Deere Diesel R. John Deere 630. John Deere B. John Deere 530. International 766. John Deere B. John Deere A. John Deere 70. John Deere B. John Deere 730 diesel. A 4010. .4020 diesel. John Deere 630. 4320. John Deere 730 diesel. Let's just say this whole section is going to be all John Deere. The 4020 diesel. A B. An A.
With some slight bending of the rules, it looks
730
like
diesel.
PSR engine back through the cone.
A B. A 4020 diesel.
Some mother-son communication.
4230. 720. 4000 diesel. 4320 diesel. 620. An A. A 40. .4430. An A. An H. An M. 730 diesel. A B 530, 730 diesel, a 630, and an MT. A Case 430. Now back to John Deere. 60, 4320, an H, an A, a 720, a 420, a 630, a 40, 720 diesel, 4620 diesel, a 4055, an A,
We're figuring on here probably in the 8 or
John Deere
8:30 range
730
tonight. We'll do our
diesel.
spark show. So if any of you want to stick around
I think
for that,
it's a
watch us
B.
do a little sparks here after it gets dark. Like I
think
said,
it's a A.
feel free to come up on Machinery Hill if you
720 diesel,
want to watch the engines actually work. That's what they're for. They're not made to
720
sit around
diesel.
under a bubble. We like them to use them. So, if you
a
got
4320
questions,
diesel,
please come see us. If not, thank you all for sitting around and watching our shenanigans. We
A
appreciate
B.
you sitting around. So have a good rest of your day and stick around and watch.
435 diesel
Thank you all.
with a Detroit,
You put the articulator?
I think it's an R, another R, an A, 4440, a B, thinking this is a B, an Oliver 66 Industrial, an M, and an A. This side's International, 660 diesel, 560, a 300, a diesel 284, a Farmall Cub, an M, a 400, a Cub, an H, a 5088, a BN, a 1010, Farmall 706, 806 diesel, a 350, an H, a 530, 560 diesel, a huge crane, alright, a Farmall H starting the next row, Case International 5140, a 966. This whole row is Farmall. MTA 560. An H. Super C. A Cub. A 340. Another Cub. An M. An H. Super C. A C. A BN. Case 400. International 1066. And an M. An H. A Super M. A golf cart that's themed international. A Cub international. Alice Chalmers C. International 856. A Farmall Cub. That is, I don't know what you would call that, because I know there's one here that's an AV, but would this be a Cub V? I'm not too sure. Alright, Farmall Cub, Farmall 460, Farmall M, Farmall H, another Farmall H, a W12, McCormick Deering, Farmall M, Oliver 1855, Farmall A, Farmall 560 diesel, Super M, a Super H, an A, a Cub, a 404, an H, another H, an M, a BF Avery Model A, 766, a Kubota, Minneapolis Moline Z, Minneapolis Moline G900, Farmall H, Farmall 460 diesel, Farmall C, Farmall 560 diesel, Farmall 560 diesel, Farmall 560 diesel, Farmall M, and a Massey Harris 10100 or a 1100. Here's the coolest things on the entire show. The steam engine tractors. The most coolest things here. Here is a case